Tonight, hopeful entrepreneurs who believe they have the next big business idea will enter the Shark Tank seeking the financial backing to make their dreams come true.
Introducing first is a brilliant pet lover who invented love treats. Introducing next is a tech-savvy student who thought about a device that helps kids find toys. Introducing from the Gator Tank, we have Annette Large, who is in charge of all the accounting and human resources for a well-known church in the Round Rock area. Next from the Gator Tank, we have Mike Farrell, who is a bookworm when it comes to pharmaceuticals and has a rental property just for a hobby. Last from the Gator Tank, we have Sam Cueva, who owns his own company to guide individuals about their future regarding insurance, retirement planning, and savings for children's education.
Hi Gators, I'm Stella. I've come up with a way to solve your problems about having hyper dogs. Do any of you have pets that gets hyper sometimes? Well, I have a way to solve that problem. They're called love treats. They have a natural type of silent pill inside of them, skipping natural peanut butter on the outside. And then I would like to borrow $40,038, and you will get $32 per unit, and we will split the money 50-50. So who wants to hop on board with me and start selling love treats?
Hi Stella, I have a question for you. I really didn't understand what the ingredients were. It has a peanut butter exterior, you said?
Yes, it has peanut butter, Skippy natural peanut butter, and then there also are nature vet dog pills.
Okay, and so the dog pills are what? How is it keeping them silent? By keeping them by eating?
It keeps them silent by say you're in the car and your dog doesn't like in the car and it starts panting and you don't like it because so there are two people driving. One person's driving, the other person's trying to nap, and the other, you have a dog in the back of the car, and it starts barking. It keeps barking and barking over again. So if you feed it the pill, and then your dog won't bark, won't yap, and won't get hyper.
So is it the pill that's actually keeping them quiet, or
Yes,
is it the peanut butter?
it's the pill.
So where are you getting the pill from? Is it a product that's purchased over the counter? I don't understand what the pill is.
Well, it's like a certain type of pill from 1-800 Pet Meds, and it keeps your dog. You feed it to your dog, and then your dog eats it, and then a few minutes after that, it's silent. So.
Okay, I understand now. So the pill helps calm the dog down,
Yeah.
and the peanut butter helps him take the pill.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. So you said that there's a $32 coming back to me per unit.
Yeah.
What is your cost? How much does it cost you to make this pill, or this treat?
Well, it costs me $40.39 to make it.
Okay, so what are you going to sell it for?
I will sell it for $140.
That's a really good profit rate. That's $100 roughly profit. So one last question. You said it takes it a while to warm up.
Takes it a few minutes to warm up.
Why? How does it warm up?
You feed it to your dog, and it takes a minute for the dog to digest it. So once the dog's digested it, it calms the dog down.
Very good. I like the product. The profit margin is really good. I think I'm prepared to invest in your business, but I think I want a little bit more equity. You're offering me 50% equity. Would you be willing to give me 60% equity if I invest the $40,038 that you're looking for?
Are there any other Gators that would like to make an offer?
I have some questions for you, Stella. My name is Annette, and I'd like to know if this product is successful, what will you do with your first $1 million?
I will donate it, either donate it to charity or I will use it to invest more into my company.
Okay. And when you want to donate it to a charity, how would that be helping society? Which charity would you donate it to?
I would donate it to the Children's Hospital.
So as far as your legacy, how would you want to be remembered regarding this tree?
I think I want to be remembered by using the money that I've earned to help kids that that's why I'm donating it to the Children's Hospital, is because I think children in the hospital should be happy, not sad because they broke something. They should be happy in the hospital.
That's a very good answer. And what have you learned from this experience as an entrepreneur?
I've learned that even though it takes hard work, when you're done with it, it pays off.
Very good. I'd like to offer 70 for you, 30 for me.
Annette, you're trying to take my business away from me.
Yes.
It's a better deal than I'm now offering her.
I know, but she's going to give it to charity. I like that.
Remember, I offered first. I was the first one to the table for you, so you remember that, okay?
I've got some
Mike?
questions for you as well. It does sound like a great product, something that could definitely help families. I want to know, how is your product going to stand out against any other possible competitors? Why will they choose your product over somebody else's?
They'll try to make the product better and better by just adding more things that dogs like to it. But I think dogs would just like something simple, because if they have too much, they will digest too much and they won't feel so good.
Okay. And have you thought about any possible liabilities that you might encounter from people purchasing your products and their pets getting sick?
I know that it is FDA approved, so I did study.
Okay, all right. I don't think that with what you
Only
talked
like 5% out of 100 dogs would get sick.
I see it as a risk as far as any type of investment. Just considering other products that might be out there, I see it as hard to make a return on my investment, so I don't think I can offer any proposal. But I like the product. Thank you.
Stella, I think I'm going to stand firm on my offer. $40,000 is a lot of money, and I believe you've got a product that will sell. And I think that it could do really well in the marketplace. But I'm going to stand firm at my offer, which is I get 60% equity, you get 40% equity if I invest the $40,038.
Clearly my offer is much better.
Still, remember though, I have a pharmaceutical background. That's what I bring to the table. That's where my strengths are. This is my business. Well, I think that's going to be a big advantage for you to help make your business successful. So I think you need to weigh that into your decision on who you're going to choose, even though I'm not offering as much equity.
I have a background in finance, so I understand the financial aspects of cost accounting. So I think that it would be a better deal.
So what's it going to be, Stella?
You guys have to go.
Good luck, Stella.
Logan Donovan from Austin, Texas, and I would like to present to you Gators the Toy Tracker. It is something that tracks toys and helps kids find their toys. Have any of you all ever had children and like maybe they lost a toy and they couldn't find it and then they step on them all night, and you probably don't want to step on toys in the middle of the night. So I came up with the Toy Tracker. There are these buttons and they're all color coded, and then you say like, okay, I want to find red button, blue button, green button, and then it'll help you find it. I would like to borrow $43,013.10. You will make $71.89 per unit, which is half of what I get. So which Gator wants to join me?
So, Logan, my name is Sam, and it's a very interesting product that you've come up with. What I'd like to know is, how does your product actually track the toy?
Well, there's a signal that can track it. There's like a signal, like it can tell like it's here. But also, if you like lose the toy tracker itself, after like 4 or 5 days, it starts beeping.
Oh, okay. How much per unit is each product going to take to make?
$102.69.
Okay. And Logan, how many different objects or toys is it going to be able to track?
I'd say probably about maybe 500 something, 400, 300.
Each different unit that you sell has the capability of tracking that many?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds fantastic. I like your idea, and I definitely like to invest. However, I'm proposing a 70-30 split, me taking 70% of the profits and you 30%.
Do one of you all Gators want to make a deal?
Logan, I'd wondered, have you talked to any of the big retail stores yet to find out if they're willing to buy some of your products, some of your toy trackers at this point?
Yes, they.
Do you have any existing orders ready, and have you had any sales to date?
Yes, I guess, yeah.
Okay, so if you have some orders on the books already, and I think Sam has made you a pretty good offer, but I think I'd like to counter offer that if you already have some orders on the books. I'd like to offer you a 60% equity for me and a 40% equity for you, and I'll give you the investment of the $43,013.10 that you're looking for.
Okay, one of y'all Gators wanna?
I do have some questions first before I make an offer.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with your first $1 million if you're successful?
I'll probably, you mean like, what I'm gonna use it to buy?
Whatever you would like to do with it.
I might buy a house maybe, I don't know.
Okay. And buying this house, how will that help society?
Well, the toy tracker itself will help the world by, it will help track things, toys down that you're missing, and it can really be used anywhere. It can find toys easily because of the signal that can.
And how do you want to be remembered by this invention?
I think I'm going to say Searchmobile. That's what I said.
Okay, that's the name that you're going to give it?
Well, it's called Toy Tracker, but like the jingle's like Searchmobile.
Okay. And what have you learned from your experience as an entrepreneur?
Well, I've learned that I have to I think I've learned that I probably will need to because I'm borrowing a lot of money for you guys, and to get 50% back, then that you guys aren't making a lot of money. So it'd really be me that's making the money. So if you make it like maybe something like 70-30, then it might help make more money.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pass on this deal. Thank you though, it was a good presentation.
Now, Mike's offered you a better deal than I have. However, I know he's extremely busy and he's already got other projects in his hand. So I don't think he can devote as much time to help make your product a success. I do have that time. I can help you with the marketing. I can make sure that you're going to sell as many products that you possibly can. You might even have trouble producing those products fast enough to fill the demands if you go with me. So you'll still come out making more money even though I'm offering you less percentage.
Okay, well then, it's the deal.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You just stole my business.
That's right.
You just stole my business.
That's right.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, Logan.
Yeah.
Nice invention.
Excellent.
So Stella, were you happy with your decision?
Yes, I'm really happy.
Logan, were you happy with your decision?
I did exactly what I wanted, but yes, I'm happy to still be making money and that I will still make some money.